All right, hey, this is Coach Corbin with the third annual Giving Thanks event done by the West Louisville Chess Club. We have with us Dr. Frank Simon. Dr. Simon, really appreciate you taking time out of your busy schedule to spend some time with my young people.
I've learned a lot.
Oh, great. I'm glad to hear that. I always want to bring people like you in, role models for our young people, to actually meet them, maybe even ask them a few questions. Because really, when you think about it, a lot of times young people just don't have those kind of opportunities. I really appreciate you taking time out.
I really learned a lot about sort of diagram a whole chess game with two columns of moves.
What Dr. Simon's talking about is called algebraic notation. That's one thing we quickly teach our students. It's the language, you said earlier, Doctor, that we chess players use to record our games, to review our games, to analyze our games. The students love it when I will come in, like during my summer chess camps. I will bring in games and I'll say, guys, this was done back in 1853, done back in 1970, and that kind of stuff.
That's really something.
It is, and it also gives me an opportunity to teach them appreciation for recording history, recording things. I'll say to them, look, you record your games and we preserved it. You go back to see how you've progressed. We need to do the same thing with our families. Talk to the older people in their families and say, Grandpa, what'd you experience back in your day? Because a lot of times young people, they just seem to think that the world didn't start till they came out.
You get to record your history and what you did, and a lot of thought goes into those games.
Yes, it does. I like to encourage other role models, like Dr. Simon, come out, spend a little time with our folks, do some fellowship and all. And Doc, I'm going to throw you a little bit of a soft pitch here, but is it important for us to be involved with our young people?
Oh my, yes, absolutely. It's very important that we show love for our children, help them to see that there are challenges in life, how we've met them and how they can meet them. And it's a show of love to spend time with somebody.
Yeah, absolutely agree with that. And that's one thing we try to accomplish with the West Louisville Chess Club. As Dr. Simon said, to show love.
That's so important. Otherwise they think, oh, nobody loves me, there's nothing to live for, there's no purpose. Dispel false ideas.
They talk about now that more young people being suicidal and committing suicide.
Terrible.
Taking these drugs, very dangerous behavior. But I think it's like you said, we need to not politicize that, but to show some love.
Absolutely.
I think a lot of those problems would minimize. Personally, I'm often so disturbed when we try to talk. He hates people. I've heard that a lot about Dr. Simon. He hates people. In fact, that's one of the reasons why years ago I sort of tracked him down to bring him on the cable shows. I was saying, man, this guy hates people? Does he really? He hates people? He's a Christian. So I brought him on one of my shows and asked him point blank, Doc, do you hate people? His response was a look of hurt. I'll never forget that. But now I think he can laugh about it now because I guess that false accusation has been, just put out there time and time again. And Doc, let me say this. My producers tell me to wrap it up, but I remember one time, this is at a time when the Courier Journal was really attacking you. They thought you were just Satan walking the earth. Oh, my Lord. Good, you like that? Okay. I was saying to a minister, I'm not going to say his name, but I was saying to a minister here in West Louisville, I'm going to talk to Dr. Simon. I'm going to interview this guy. You know what the minister did? He said, he's a real nice guy. Like that. Like, don't tell nobody I said that. Like, hush that, seriously.
Is that right?
Yeah, hush that. He's a well-known minister. Yeah, and he referred to you as a gentleman.
Oh, okay.
So I was like, well, I guess that old Courier Journal propaganda is not having too much of an impact.
Corbin, I've known you for many years. You've always been an outstanding individual, helping other people, Christian attitude, and helping all these people. I've always been impressed.
Thank you, Doctor. I appreciate that. It's only by the grace of God. So we're going to wrap it up here. Hey, Z, I want you to make sure that you put in this video Dr. Simon's website, how people can contact him, learn about the great things he's doing and has been doing Dr. Simon, how can people reach you?
The website is AFAKY.
That's pretty
Yes.
easy to remember. So go to that, folks. Check that out. And of course, our website, the WestLouisvilleChessClub.com.